Borderlands 4 is announced to be priced at $70, a small victory. But that doesn't mean they're done trying to squeeze us for all they can. For their collector's edition was also announced at the low price of $150. But pork chop, other collector's editions have launched at similar prices. I hear you, my room temperature IQ friend, but this one contains something else. Or better said, it lacks. And that is the fucking game. That's probably why they keep calling it Echo 4 Bundle. Now, you might want to get angry, maybe do some peaceful protesting, I'm sure I do, maybe re-loot myself a new pair of Jordans and a bucket of Colonel's chicken. Hey, they're cultural artifacts, you bigot. But this shouldn't be a shock to anyone. They offer us less for more each time. They started to take the stickers and the maps from the cases and add it to the special and deluxe editions. Then they took away the booklet from the game and replaced it with one slip paper. And if you're lucky, it will contain anything about the game, because most of the time it's an ad for their DLC, season pass, or yet another game. You know the saying, less is more? Well, these sons of very nice people took the saying to heart, but they went one step beyond and turned it into less for more. Money, that is. Pay up, bitch.
Money, please. Money, please.
Anyways, this isn't anything new. Other games have done the same shit in the past. Recently, Dragon Knob, the Veilguard Collector's Edition did not come with the game. You should be thanking them, seeing as they were looking out for you. Also, since you can't identify as anything, Diablo 4 identifies as good enough to not provide the damn game with the Collector's Edition. Joining this lovely lineup is Final Fantasy Tactics, because you can just buy the game separately. This was all a slippery slope. The next evolution in screwing over the customer. Before this, we had physical cases from the collector's editions only containing a key, like God of War Ragnarok and Fallout 76 are the first that come to mind. And before you start typing away, I'm referring to the console editions because we both know on PC you can't really get physical anymore, which in my opinion were the only reasons to actually stick to consoles. You would actually get a physical disc. Also, Nintendo is getting on board the fuck you train. Why should I buy any of the consoles? Exclusivity would be the only reason, but besides Nintendo, Sony and Microsoft have been bringing their games on Steam in hope of getting a few more shekels. But if you remember, because I remember, when they were pushing digital games, they said this would bring about cost reductions which they could pass on to the customer. Oh, how easy they have forgotten. With the mandatory day one patches and the updates the size of the dev game, they're trying to fix the broken mess they just sold you. They are screwing us out of our physical games as well. They are doing this because they want full controls of our games. Digital games can have anything that they find problematic removed. Censor that side boob, lengthen that skirt, remove any joke that might offend the flavor of the month, protect the class. Some games you can't even run off with a fresh install. They are so broken. All you have to do is try out Cyberpunk. Fresh install, no patches, don't even connect your console to the internet and see if you can play it. It's like staring into a crystal ball. That shows us our gaming future, our shitty gaming future. Now, while looking all this up, I found out that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 also had a Gameless Collector's Edition. Now, before I get put on the guillotine, this edition will have been released after the Collector's Edition was already sold out, and it's priced much lower than the original Collector's Edition, so it can make up for not containing the game. From what I found out, this was done because they wanted to let people that have the game buy the physical goodies without buying the game again, because some devs actually give a shit about their player base. Go figure. This brings us to the next point I wanted to speak of. I found this article from 2024, Collector's Edition without a game are a good thing. The article starts off, you may have noticed that some collector's editions of the video games these days come with a heap of swag.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Fine, Jesus. To summarize this whole thing, it talks about how physical and digital players can both buy the same Collector's Edition and then purchase the game separately or even at a later date. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you how superior physical enjoyers are to digital users, because deep down, they already know. But being able to buy the Collector's Edition and the game on whatever platform, faction you have decided to join and fight others on the internet for the console war is actually a good thing. But not only that, even I, as a meek member of the PC Master Race, can also get in on continuing to fill my house with random knickknacks made only of the finest Chinese material those sweatshops can get their hands on. But don't you worry your pretty little head, they won't do it. The only thing they'll learn from Expedition 33 is that people want turn-based combat with emphasis on parry mechanics, which they'll implement in the worst possible way. And even if they will do it, do you really think they'll subtract the price of the game? They'll probably take off 10 or 20 bucks, or maybe just 10% because they want to make all the monies. Circling back to Borderlands, chances are they decided to sell the game at $70 instead of $80 and make the extra money off the Collector's Edition, I mean Echo 4 bundle, not containing the game. They're owned by Take-Two, with Strauss Zelnick at the helm. Are you surprised? It's the same guy that wants to price games according to the amount of time you enjoyed them. Because God forbid they estimate the game is around 30 hours, but you get 60 hours out of it. They'll send the Pinkertons over to your house. You gotta pay up. What do you think this is? Don't think this could happen? Well, surprise, it already did. It happened to Submato during the whole Borderlands 3 leak debacle. And it too can happen to you as well. No matter how you feel about Submato, you shouldn't have goons sent over to your house. It's not something anybody should be going through. They knew the backlash to the game would go away, or at least calm down, if they sell you the game at 70 bucks and make up the $10 loss many times over with the bundle. It was a tactile maneuver in hopes of digging themselves out of a hole. But will they succeed?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
From what I see people discussing, not too many are thrilled for the upcoming release, and if Borderlands 3 is anything to go by, this game might be cooked. And with that being said, I'm gonna go cook some bacon. Maybe I can parry all the sizzling fat.